Hello everyone, Argsy here. Welcome to No Creek Farms. Just before we get into today's episode, I just wanted to wish a huge congratulations to the Farm Sim guy. 10,000 subs on YouTube, thoroughly deserved. I could not think of anyone who has worked harder and really raised the bar of content than he has over the past, well, not even 12 months, so huge achievement. Well done, mate. If you don't already subscribe to him, make sure you jump over to his channel and give him a sub, and make sure you go and check out his live stream Saturday night UK time. I think he's going for about 6 hours. Tell him Argsy sent you, and give him a stitch up about the cleanliness of his machinery. I'm sure it will be filthy. It's a beautiful morning this morning. That rain has all gone, which is fantastic, and we're now in a bit of catch-up mode. We lost a bit of time yesterday without being able to do any tasks for pretty much the whole day. So I've been shuffling a bit of machinery around this morning, and we've got the sprayer out so we can go and get some herbicide done down on the couple of fields down the back. And we've got the planter out, so we're going to go start getting some more crops planted. And if you have a sharp eye, you will notice that our money's gone down by about $127,000. Which can only mean one thing, and that is the new combine has been chosen, has been paid for, and is on the back of a low loader on the way to the farm. So I'm not sure what time that is going to turn up today, but hopefully in time to get started on some harvesting. So you'll see here the soybeans are ready, the canola in the front field's ready. So as soon as we've got the spraying and planting finished, I'm really keen to get in and start doing some harvesting. But yeah, it'd be nice if the new combine is here to help out with that as well. So plenty to get done. I'm not going to tell you any more about what we've chosen. I'll leave a little bit of suspense and a little bit of a surprise for when it arrives. But I'm just going to head down. I might go over and spray field 18, and then we'll get the workers set up on field 13 at the back. And then we'll come back down, and I'm looking to get this new field here just in front of us planted today. So let's get into it. Alright, just pulling into field 18 here. These soybeans have grown a little bit more. That's the problem, having missed out on yesterday's work with that rain. But anyhow, we'll get started in here. The worker should be on their way down with the nurse trailer with some more herbicide in it at some stage. They had to shoot off to the co-op to pick some up for us. But we'll get this field done and then meet them over on field 13, and they can take over there. But other than that, I think we'll just throw this onto a bit of a time lapse, and I'll catch up with you soon. Last little spot just here to get done. There we go, all finished. Alright, so we'll just head over, get out of the field, get folded up, and then we will be over in field 13. So hopefully the workers made it down. We've got 70% left, but that certainly won't be enough to get out of the field done, but let's get over there. Perfect, there's the worker all backed in with the nurse trailer ready to go. That's what I like to see. So we'll get him topped up, and then we'll set them going off on this field. Alright, so there we go. They are all off and running. So not sure how long that'll take them to do. I'll just have a quick look. About 35 minutes. And I expect we'll probably have to come over and help them fill up at some stage. But anyhow, we're going to jump out here, get out of the way of the boom, whoops, and head back up to the farm, get the planter, and we'll come back down and start planting that other field. Alright, so on our way down to the backfield in the 8410. It's an 8410, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Doubting myself there for a minute. But we're going to head down. We're going to put some soybeans into both these fields down here. I know that'll mean we've got a lot of soybeans, and we haven't done much corn recently, but I'm actually planning to possibly look at doing some corn for some silage. And if I was going to do that, I'd want to do it in one of these front fields where they're a bit closer to the farm, so we don't have to haul the chaff as far. But anyhow, we'll get down there. We'll get set up here. We've got GPS, so we'll put that on and we'll get these fields planted.
Picking up the years I leave behind. Getting in my car, I drive as memories fly by. Driving by the fields I used to run through, where you were chasing me. We were riding out under the bleachers when no one could see. Oh, sweet memories of a town I loved, but changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Moved a few times but ended up in Nashville. Tried to settle my restless soul. Got a job that felt like forever when I met you.
Alright, there we go, all done in this little field. It did not take very long at all, and did not chew through too much product either. I thought we might have emptied it out a little bit quicker, which is good. We'll just wait and check we can get through here with it unfolded. Easy as. And yeah, now the exciting part is getting to start planting in the big part of this field now. We'll carry on, we'll get it fired up again and keep on going.
Myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Went for the dream, but I got lost. This house I leave is nothing like us. Chased happiness, ended up on a one-way street. We're leading nowhere, that's why the creek where we used to swim. Jump the fence before the summer begins, and getting cool in the summer heat with you, my sweet. Sitting in the back of your car, wishing for this road to take us far. Now I've been away too long, I'm going home. Oh, sweet memories of a town I changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Sweet memories of the town I love, but changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one? Were you the one? Always on my mind. Were you the one? Always there. Were you the one that got away?
Alright, that's pretty good timing that guy needs refilling, because one, we're at this end of the field, but two, I'm getting down to 10% and 12% of seed left. So I think we'll just pause for a second here. Just get that lined up on the row next time. Let's all go over and get him going again, get him filled up, and then he shouldn't need any more fertilizer, so we can take the tank and pick up back up to the farm and bring the trailer back down with the seed and fertilizer on it. So we'll jump over to the other field and get that all sorted out. Alright, so they don't have too much to go. There's that little strip there, and then there's a section up at the other end, which they haven't done yet too. Not quite sure how they're going to work that out. Hopefully Courseplay's got that figured out and they haven't gone on a wrong path somewhere. let's just save folding everything up. We'll just get back in here, get the tank topped off. There we go, that's filling. Good to get close enough. Oh, it's further away than I thought. Now, all going to plan, if I set them to current waypoint, they should tootle on over and get lined up again. So, double check they do, but I'm pretty confident they will. Alright, and they're off again. I think they turned a little bit soon and missed 3 or 4 weeds, but we won't stop their pay or anything like that. So that's all going. Perfect. I'll go over and jump in the pickup and we'll go and get that seed and fertilizer sorted out so I can carry on planting. Alright, there we go. We've got the planter all filled up again. Just get this out of the way and parked up over here. That'll do. Now the workers finished spraying down there and they've already headed back up to the yard. They're going to come back down and help us take the pickup back up when we need to. We'll just still on our GPS line there, so we'll get fired up and carry on with the planting.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Now I've just made a spur of the moment decision while we're here that I will get the other small field down here, I think number 17, the one just next to us, planted as well. Just may as well do it, we're all set up, we've got all the seed and fertilizer and everything like that down here. So I'll just top off and we'll go get that done, and then hopefully by then the combine might have arrived. Obviously we'll just start continuing to build up the anticipation, but tell you what, I'm as keen to get it here and get started using it as you guys probably are, so get these filling and get that field planted. Alright, here we are. We will carry on with the soybean planting. We're going to end up with a lot of them, but the proof was in the last lot. They are worth the coin they bring in. We'll get this done. It shouldn't take too long again. It's only a smallish field, so we'll see you again soon.
follow the stars, driving down this boulevard tonight. Yeah. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Alright, there we go, just a tricky little part of the field to finish with. It'll be quite uneven in there, and the frame was not enough movement in the each row to keep the frame down. Anyhow, that is us done, so we'll get this folded up now and head back up to the farm. I did hear from the worker that I've been down and picked up the pickup, so that's all done. So we'll get back up and we'll start getting things ready for starting harvest. So I'll need to get the augers and that set up so that we can put any products straight into the bins, and hopefully by the time we've done that we might have our new combine. We're back at the yard and just thought I'd give everything a bit of a clean down and hose off before we get moving on to anything else. Now we've got the gotta go get those augers pulled out, and oh, what's that coming in the background? Oh, there it is. Exciting, it has arrived. Alright, we'll quickly get this finished off and we'll go have a look and help them get it unloaded. Well, this is exciting. Finally, a new combine. And here it is in all its glory. A John Deere 9500 with the 622F header on the front. So the header's the 6.6 version, 6.6 meter wide version, and it's a slightly lower size. I was looking at the 9510 if you remember from last week, but when I was looking at the price versus horsepower, for 5 extra horsepower it was going to cost about 17 grand. So I decided instead of doing that I'd go for the larger hopper on top, and taking some advice, we've gone for just a little bit smaller header. I was looking at the 7.6, the 625F, and we've settled here on the 622. So it's still bigger than the header we have for the Gleaner, so it will still be an improvement and a faster combine. And when we've got them both going at the same time, it's certainly going to be better. But anyhow, let's get it off the back of the truck, and then we'll quickly get everything else set up, and we'll be able to start using it right away. Alright, so we'll just get the header lifted up here. I'm assuming they must have had some over width permit to be able to drive with that on the trailer like that. Good thing there are some quiet roads around here, but we'll just slowly get down here, make sure we don't scrape. No, that's fitted perfectly, so there we go. I'm sure it's not their first time they've hauled a combine. We'll just very quickly, I just want to get it over in the field and try it out, but we'll just leave it sitting here. I need to get the grain bins onto a tractor. They're going to go on the 9810 there, and no, 8410, sorry, 9810. I'm so excited I just can't get my tractors around the right way. 8410, we'll put the grain carts on those, and we'll get the auger out as well and get that set up. So let's go, and let's go say farewell to this guy as well. Alright, there we go, we've got the augers all pulled out and ready to go. So we're going to put the canola in the end bin here. I've taken the grain carts, you can't quite see them, but you can just see the top of them over there. There you go. They're lined up, ready to go. So there's only one thing left for it, and that's to get into this bad boy and see how it all works. Alright, so we'll get over into the field. There we go. Get that unfolded. And the moment of truth now. Turn her on. and see how she runs. Well, it doesn't seem to be any issues in the first 50 metres with this header and anything like that. So it certainly seems to have all the power we need. It looks all looking pretty good so far, so we'll crank in. I'm not gonna bother bringing the gleaner over on this field. We'll just get it handled with this, and then we'll worry about the next harvest, which will be the soybeans behind the yard, about getting both combines up and going in there. So we'll put this onto a bit of a time lapse and see how it all goes. Alright, well, once around the field, and we were over half full, so I thought I would not gamble going around again. But that pipe's lovely and long. Don't have to get close to the header at all, which does mean if we want to upgrade the header to a wider model, if we think the horsepower can handle it, we can do that in the future. But we'll just keep on going and get this field finished. Well, that ended up working out a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. It was a little embarrassing having that skinny little bit left, but that must be from having put a worker on for a little section in there, and they obviously don't work quite as efficiently as GPS did, which is interesting. But at least by cutting off the side and taking off the small row, it got me back here to the end. We've just got that one run left to do, and then we'll be all done. Very impressed with how this has all gone so far. Seems to be a fantastic little combine. And we've got a better yield than I thought we might have out of the canola. I didn't think at one point whether we were going to need the second wagon here or not, but we certainly have. So I'll go and get that finished off over there, get that last little piece done, and then we'll go and get the combine put away and the grain put away. There we go, the last little piece of canola there harvested, so run back down, get this unloaded, and back over to the yard. Alright, and there we go, we're getting the canola up into the bins. We just ended up with just over 1,000 litres. Can't keep up though. Oh, no, it's not, there we go. Just lost our alignment there on the unload auger. So yeah, as I was saying, we're just over 1,000 bushels, 1,049 or so from that field, which is good. But we'll just get this unloaded and parked up, and then we'll be all ready to start harvesting the canola. Start harvesting the soybeans out behind the yard next time. So not quite sure yet how I'm going to set that up to have the two combines running together. We'll have a think about that and come up with a solution. I hope you all endorse the selection of combine I ended up going with, and understand the rationale behind it. It was certainly a bit of a took a little bit to figure out exactly which way I was going to go, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm looking forward to having them running in tandem and seeing how quickly we can get these carts and that filled up. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. But that's all from me. I'll catch you in the next one.